Hi everyone and good day. My name is Shirin Binti Yusuf from Group 2 and I will begin our presentation by introducing the topic, explaining three key theories and outlining the purpose of today's discussion. So our topic is innovative communication in 21st century education, which focuses on strengthening communication and collaboration between teachers and parents in Malaysia school. So in today's education system, communication is more than sending message. It plays an important role in building student motivation, confidence, and academic success. When teachers and parents communicate effectively, students receive support both at home and in the school, helping them grow emotionally, socially, and academic. So, to support this idea, we refer to three main theories. The first one is Brunfeld-Berner ecological system theories. This theory explains that children develop through different systems and the home-school connection is one of the most important. Strong communication between teachers and parents helps students develop better. And second one is Hoover, Dempsey, and Settler parents involvement model. So this story highlights that parents are more involved when teachers' communication is clear, respectful, and consistent. When parents feel welcome, they are more confident to participate. So the third one is Vygotsky, social development theories. So Vygotsky stated that learning happens through social interaction. When teachers and parents work together, students receive a stronger guidance and support both in the school and at the home. So the purpose of our presentation is to identify the key communication challenges faced in Malaysia schools today and present 5 innovative strategies that can improve teacher-parents communication in the 21st century. So by understanding these stories and the challenges, we hope to encourage better communication practices that benefit teachers, parents, and most importantly, our students. Thank you. I will now pass the presentation to next member.
Today, I'll be talking about innovative communication in 21st century education and why strong teacher and parents communication is important for student future. Communication in school directly affects student motivation, academic achievement, and emotional well-being. When teacher and parents communicate clearly, students receive stronger support in both home and school. The importance of communication is supported by server theory. Ron von Bernard explained that a strong homeschool connect healthy child development. Hoover, Dempsey, and Sandler show that parents are more involved when communication is clear, respectful, and approachable. And Vygotsky remind us that learning is social, meaning collaboration between parents and teachers strengthen the student need. The goal of this presentation is to highlight communication challenge and introduce 5 innovative strategies to improve collaborations. Some common challenges include limited time, language, and culture difference, one-way communication, technology gap, and different expectation between home and school. To address this issue, here are 5 strategies to solve this issue. First, use two-way digital platform like Class Dojo, which offer real-time messaging and translation option. Second, create personalized communications plans so families can choose the method that works best for them. For example, email, text, or phone call. Third, hold interactive virtual meetings such as Team to make communication easier. Fourth, offer family learning workshop that teach parents how to support learning at home. Fifth, encourage student communications where students share their goal and progress, promoting ownership and transparency. In conclusion, strong communication builds trust, increase engagement, and support academic and emotional growth. By adopting these strategies, school can create a more collaborative environment where every student thrives. That's all from me. I will pass the mic to Ian. Thank you.
Thank you. So I will present about the second challenge, which is teacher workload and time constraint. The second challenge is the heavy workload of teacher, which limit their ability to maintain strong communication with parents. In Malaysia, principal and teacher are also fulfilling their role beyond planning, beyond teaching in the form of PBD documentation and administrative reporting, planning school event and data management, as well as oversight of co-curricular activity. This greatly eliminates time to be used in meaningful two-way data communication. The most common non-artificial scenario is when parents send WhatsApp message at late hour to check about some homework or test information. Although educators intend to assist, the fact that it is necessary to respond beyond the hour of work lead to stress and burnout. Teachers are overwhelmed in time of high working season like reporting on PPD, district monitoring, and exam preparation. Consequently, communication between parents is not always timely or fast. The teacher might lack sufficient time to offer comprehensive update on the behavior, progress, or concern of the student. Such, such time limitation undermine the process of communication and may result in its misinterpretation and decrease trust and parental involvement. That's all from me. So I will pass to the next member, which is Nasuha.
Okay, thank you, Ain. Okay. The third challenge is Malaysia's linguistic and cultural diversity, which affects communication between teachers and parents. Malaysia is a country with a variety of language, namely like Bahasa Malaysia, English, Mandarin, Tamil, and some other dialects. Most of the time, schools issue communication in BM or English, but many parents find their mother tongue more comfortable. The result of these issues is miscommunication and disappointment among the parents. Some Tamil-speaking parents find it difficult to understand announcements writing in pure English. Not all Malay parents in STKC schools would comprehend notice written in Mandarin. Parents of refugees and immigrants such as Rohingya or Pakistani families find it even more challenging to understand school expectation and disciplinary action. This communication breakdown can be understood through Bronfman-Beren's ecological system theory. According to this theory, a child's development is influenced by several layers of environment. With the microsystem, which is family and school environment, being key. If communication between parents and teachers is hindered by language or cultural barriers, the microsystem becomes ineffective, which impacts the child's development. Cultural also influences communication style. Some parents use the direct communication method, while others prefer a subtitle and indirect approach. Hostage cultural dimension theory helps explain this. According to hostage cultures, vary on dimensions like power distance, where high power distance cultures may expect more indirect communication with authority figures, such as teachers, while low power distance cultures prefer directness. If there's a mismatch between communication style of parents and teachers, it can cause parents to feel disrespect to or misunderstood. All these language and cultural barriers make communication less clear, restrict parent participation, and ultimately undermine the teacher-parent relationship. Okay, that's all for me, and I will pass to Farah.
Okay, thank you, Nasuha. So, hello everyone. My name is Farah, and I will be presenting the final section of our topic, which is a focus on innovative strength to strengthen teacher-parent communication in Malaysia 21st century education system. My strategies are grounded in a communication theories, particularly the transactional model of a communication, which emphasizes two-way continuous interaction, as well as a Bronfman-Brander ecological system theory, which highlight the crucial roles of a family-school collaboration in student development. So the first strategy, we go to the first strategic. So the AI powered a multilingual communication system. This strategy used artificial intelligence to automatically translate school message into a Bahasa Melayu, English, and Mandarin or Tamil. This align with the transactional model of a communication where a message must be clearly encoded and accurately decode to prevent distractions in understanding. So actually in Malaysia, multilingual associative communication breakdown is a common when a parent receives a message in a language they do not fully understand. By ensuring accurate real-time translation, this system reduces misinterpretation, support inclusivity, and promotes equal access to information, especially for parents from a vernacular school or a B40 communities. So second strategic, which is a 360 degrees digital student profile.
So the second strategy is a real-time digital portfolio updated weekly with attendant homework, behavior notes, and academic progress. This reflects a Bronfram-branded theory which emphasizes these continuous interactions between home and a school environment. A transparent profile allowed parents to track their child development at any time, reducing a dependency on annual report card. This is also aligned with a Malaysian ongoing digital transformation initiatives under the Ministry of Education. So we go to the next slide, which is a third strategy, virtual edu chats consultations booth. The EduChat system offers short, flexible online appointments for parents who cannot attend physical meetings due to work commitment or distance. This strategy actually reflects to the Vygotsky social interaction theory, which is we highlight that the importance of communication in supporting learning. EduChat also provide equitable access by allowing parents to discuss academic issue, which is like a behavior concern or a learning strategy at a time that suit them. So this support a strong teacher-parents partnership, especially for a working parent with a shift-based job. And a fourth strategy, which is a gamified parents engagement system. This system uses a game alignment, just like a point, bandage, or a reward to increase a parental involvement. According to self-determination theory, motivation increases when tasks are interactive and rewarding. Parents also earn a point for a reading announcement, attending virtual session, or providing us feedback. Gamification encourages a consistent participation, turning communication into an engaging and motivating experience rather than an obligations. So the last strategy, which is a micro learning video for parents. Teachers create actually this idea, which is teachers create a short video, just like 1 until 2 minutes video explaining exam tips or digital safety, school rules, or a learning strategy. This is based on the cognitive load theory, which state that information delivered in a small and manageable chunk in increase understanding. And micro learning is particularly effective for a busy Malaysian parent, as a video are easier to digest or compared to long announcement or booklets. Actually, this strategy clearly show the practical impact of our purpose, innovation, which bring me to the conclusion of my presentation. So the last our slide, which is we conclude all of what we present today, which is in the conclusion, effective teacher-parent communication, which is essential for a student success and aligns strongly with a major educational theories. Although Malaysians also face a challenge such as a digital inequality, heavy teacher workload, and cultural diversity, innovative and technology-driven strategy can bridge this gap. So by implementing AI translation, a digital student profile, flexible edu chat session, gamify engagement, and micro-learning video, school can create a communication ecosystem that this is more inclusive and transparent, and also it can give a supportive to student growth. And beyond the conclusion, this assignment provides important lesson that shape our understanding and our presentation skill. So this is my reflections. And my reflection is preparing delivering this presentation on innovative communication in 21st century education was a valuable learning experience that significantly strengthened both of academical skill and understanding of a communication issue within a Malaysian school. As a presenter, I became more aware that a communication between a teacher and parent is a complex ecosystem influenced by digital access, workload, and cultural diversity, also involving a societal expectation. Before this, I often assume communication failures happened because parents were not responsive. But after analyzing the theories by Brofriend, Brandes, Vygotsky, and Hoover Dempsey, I realized how environmental, social, and relational factor deeply shape a parental involvement. One of the most meaningful part of the assignment was the process of converting a theoretical knowledge into the practical Malaysian example. This helped me understand how educational theories functions in a real life school situation, especially for a B40 family, multilingual communities, and overworked teacher. So through this, my critical thinking and analytical skill improve significantly. Working with my group, a member also taught me that very important with collaboration and communication. We constantly refine each other ideas, ensure accuracy, and align our content with the rubric. This experience strengthened by my confidence in presenting in English, organizing a complex idea, and also maintaining a professionalism when speaking. Overall, this assignment is helped me grow academically and personal. It's made me more reflecting, more empathic toward a challenge faced by teacher and parents, and more aware of importance of innovative, inclusive communication strategy in 21st century. And I also confident that the skill I gain will benefit me in my future academic tasks and professional setting. That's all for my reflection. So we go to the next reflection, Nasuha.
Okay. As we come to the end of our presentation, I would like to take a moment to reflect on what I have learned throughout this process. To start with, communication was actually a key issue in the future of education, which is highly emphasized in this presentation, particularly between teachers and parents. I learned to understand the extent to which communication influences a student's success both academically and emotionally. As we all know, raising a child takes a village, and this project helped to further solidify the fact that teachers and parents must both be on the same level in order to help the child prosper. One, one theory that resonates with this idea is Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory. According to this theory, a child's development is influenced by the multiple system around them, with the microsystem, which is the family and school environment, being crucial for their growth. This theory highlights the importance of effective communication between teachers and parents in creating a supportive environment for the child. Among the major lessons, I realized that effective communication is much easier said than done in the modern educational environment, especially when the obstacles include such factors as the digital divide, cultural diversity, and the excessive workload of teachers in general. However, what excited me the most was brainstorming to solve these problems. Our new concept, such as AI-enhanced multilingual system and gamified parent engagement, came across as genuine and effective solutions that could disrupt the culture of the traditional mode of communication. Another theory that aligns with these strategies is Vygotsky social development theory, which emphasizes that learning is a social process. The collaboration between parents and teachers through innovative communication methods would serve as an example of the scaffolding Vygotsky described, providing students with the support needed to achieve higher levels of learning. Regarding what I would change, however, I believe that we could have gone a step further with the concept of gamification and perhaps added some customized aspects for each family so that they could be involved further. In general, I have acquired understanding that learning innovation is essential in eliminating gaps. And as the teachers, we must always think outside the box to improve education. That's all for me. Thank you.
So, thank you for Nur Nasuha. So, here my reflection. So, to having to prepare and present to the introduction, theories, and purpose of this assignment has been a valuable learning experience to me. Being a first presenter, I was taught the necessity to establish the specific direction of the whole presentation and to provide a solid basic to it. So when talking about such a theory as a Brunfer-Werner, Horvath-Dancy and Settler and Vygotsky, I had to ensure that my exploitation was easy, interesting and comprehensible to the audience. In the process of preparing my part, I was aware of the importance of effective teacher-parent communication in building motivation, confidence, and academic growth of students in the 21st century. The knowledge of this story made me understand that communication is not merely about passing information, but creating relationships that facilitate the development of a child both at home and in the school. In this presentation, I have become more confident when it comes to speaking clearly and professional. I also got to know the art of simplifying long theories and giving them in plain terms that are easy to understand. I think that one of aspect that I can work more on my facing and voice projection. Next time I'm going to read something, I will talk more natural and engage in contact with the listener to make the introduction even more exciting. Overall, this assignment helped me to enhancing my communication abilities, understand more about the theories of education, and learn how to make a presentation clear, organized, and convincing. It was a good experience in learning that will guide me as a future teacher. Thank you. I will pass to Tara.
Okay, thank you. Digital inequalities among B40 communities within the national Malaysia have given me insight into how much technological access can create challenge for family. Prior to completing this presentation, I had a general idea that digital inequity exists within the B40 community in Malaysia. However, I did not understand the continued effect that poor digital access has on teacher-parents communications. Through my research, I had learned that the delay and miscommunication of responses from parents, misunderstanding, or lack of clarity in parent-teacher communication can largely result from parents not having consistent internet connectivity to communicate electronically with their child teacher. From the time it's takes them to find suitable equipment to do so digitally, and from parents not being digitally competent enough to understand what the teacher is trying to communicate to them. This article has deepened my understanding and empathy from parents and teacher. I learned that both parent-teacher communication and socio-economic status of family has an influence on the way that parents communicate with their children teacher. I had also learned from this experience the effective design of a system that allow of effective communication of parent and teacher considering parent socio-economic status. That's all for me. I will pass the mic to Ain.
Thank you, Tara. So, participating in this group presentation has allowed me to understand more deeply the reality and challenge of communication in 21st century Malaysian education. As the presenter for the topic of teacher workload and time constraint, I learned how demanding teachers' responsibility truly are and how this challenge directly affect communication with parents. This helped me reflect on the importance of empathy, time management, and sustainable communication practice in school. Working with my group member also strengthened my collaboration skill as we support each other and combine our strength. Overall, this project enhanced my understanding of educational communication and my confidence in presenting. That's all from me. Thank you.